tarot card reading for January 6th to January 13th, 2025. All you have to do is think of a number between 1 and 3. All right, if you chose card number 1, this is what you need to know this week. There's 2 things that you're not seeing. First thing is the 3 of Pentacles, which is you've achieved a lot. Like, this is massive what you've been able to create, this web and this honeycomb, this bee's nest of abundance. And when I keep bringing up these like home type energies, like a web or a honeycomb, it's because you've actually created a community around your achievements. There's something that you've achieved that is now creating a hub of energy and community. So that's something that you're not seeing. Take a step back and look. Maybe you're that one friend that joins or is the glue for a group of friends. Maybe you're that one person where your interest is now started a whole community of that same particular interest. So look at your life right now, take a step back, look at your life, look at what you've achieved, because that's what you're not seeing. Another thing that you're not seeing is the Ace of Cups. So not only have you had quite the amount of achievements in your life, you also don't know how to feel about it. So pulling yourself back this week, looking in at what you've achieved and starting to feel really different about your achievements. How you do that is by taking some time to really invest your thoughts into yourself, like really stopping and thinking about who you are, what you achieved, what you've created, all of your accomplishments, and then feeling different and feeling almost better about that. Maybe one of your accomplishments is just feeling a little bit better, but now it's time to really start looking at your thoughts and asking yourself how you can invest more positive thoughts into your achievements so you can now feel different and start thinking different about what you've achieved. All right, if you're drawn to card number 2, this week, what you need to know is what you already know. You are overburdened with responsibilities. There is so much on your plate. It kind of is what it is. You're the one juggling all the different dishes on the little, like, on the sticks. Like, you're that juggling act, and it's a lot of responsibility. It's a lot of duty as well. What you need to know about that is if you were to just take some energy and invest it, you wouldn't be as burdened. It's called delegating our tasks. And sometimes the delegation is just saying, I'm going to empower you to do that for me. So an example of delegating through empowerment is hiring that, 14-year-old babysitter that you know is going to empower her because she needs the money, and you need the nannying, you need the babysitter. So something as simple as that, saying I'm actively going to empower someone with what I have. I'm going to invest my money, energy, time, capacity, knowledge, whatever, into someone else so I can then delegate and offload 1 or 2 responsibilities, because this week you're just going to see just how much you have on your plate. Also, the responsibilities that you have that you're not being paid for is still energy out. Like, I'm sorry, but taking care of a house and kids, even if you're not getting paid for it, that is truly energy out. Your friend having a crisis, a mental breakdown this week, that's energy out. These are all things that you, even though you're not getting paid for in the conventional sense, you are still putting energy out. So this week you can really see, okay, I have a lot of responsibilities. So when BFF has a crisis, I don't even have the capacity to help because I'm so overburdened. So let me try and delegate out the burdens that I have right now so that when I do have an emotional situation come in that I actually want to put my responsibility and my duty on, I have the space to do that. So this week, a lot of responsibilities. Invest your power in ways that you can delegate those responsibilities out just for this week, just to see what it feels like. Just the tip. All right, if you chose card number 3, what you need to know this week is the 4 of Swords. You are bored to death. Isn't that crazy how it was the chaos of the holidays and now here we are in this new energy? And it is boring because there's not enough excitement anymore. We had so much stimulation over the holidays and now it's flat. What we do with that, the tool in order to embrace this boredom this week, is to realize that the boredom is opportunities. I was just talking to my partner about this last night. When it comes to boredom, that is the space in which we then create. That's when it's like, okay, what can we imagine? How can we fill this time? How can we fill this space with something fun and creative? And, you know, I realized like I'm addicted to social media, right? So it's like 7 hours a day on the phone. And I was wondering, I'm like, what did I do with those 7 hours before? And I was on the TV. But then before that, it was reading, it was playing. So it's about stripping all that down and being able to see I put 7 hours into this activity, and that's why I'm so bored, because I've been stimulated for 7 hours a day. So this week we can see all the spaces in which we put our energy. It's creating a level of boredom, and that's because there's other opportunities out there that are just waiting for 7 hours of free, of free airspace, basically, a free frequency that these opportunities, these creative muses and inspiring energy can finally come in, because we're not so focused on, like, my phone just started vibrating, so focused over here, right? Anyways, have an amazing week, and I will, of course, see you next week. Bye.